morning. Last night I was reading in my basement and I actually fell asleep in here because I got pretty comfortable. And I'm way too lazy to go upstairs. And that's the beauty of having a laptop because it was down here with me, and so now I can just do this video and I don't have to move. That's exciting. So my last video was given to you on the promise that I would make lots and lots and lots of videos, right? And I said that they were going to be so much better than the videos that I've been making. And because that's such a grandiose promise, well, it isn't, but for me it is, personally. I have sort of been avoiding making these videos. And also, part of me not making a lot of videos was just because I didn't want to come on here and, be in the same state of mind that I was in, because I don't know if you can tell. You probably couldn't tell because you don't really know me personally, but in my last videos, I was really depressed and, sappy, and when I watched back the videos, I was just like, these are boring. I'm sorry, people. The first one wasn't so bad, though. And the first one, like, if you watch my first video that I posted, that's the sort of the spirit that I want to put out there to YouTube land, yeah. It's sort of like, save me from my sad life, because I'm in this small town, really big house with, like, 3 people in it, and, my family's away for most of the day, and I'm here by myself, trying to look for a job. I've been looking for a job. I got one, but it's really far away, and I don't know if I can commute, so now I need to find another one, and it's all good in the hood. There's this one job that's looking really promising, and I hope I get it. I'll get benefits and everything. And, if I can settle down into that job, then I'll be back in school in no time, right? I'll have enough money to go. But that is not the point of this video. The point of the video is just pretty much to say, hi guys, I'm alive. And I've been reading a lot of books, and I've been doing a lot of things, and haven't exactly been meeting a lot of people. But that'll change soon, hopefully. I guess I'll share one of the books that I'm reading. I'm in the middle of pretty much 4 or 5 books. One of them being this book here that I was reading last night called Lonliness. I think it's the dopest cover ever because, look, it says Lonliness here, but the I is not dotted. It's like the dot for the I is all the way over here by itself. Like, I think that's OD clever. But it's a book about human nature and our need for social connections, and I thought that's pretty intense because here I am talking to a computer because there are no people here who I think, or no people that I've met in my town so far that I think that I would get along with. Does that make any sense? Like, when I was in Vermont, I created this community for myself of people who get me and won't judge me for my sexuality or whatever, blah. And so now it's kind of hard to find that here because everybody's so white bread here. Like, this is the deep suburbs. I'm in West Bubba. I'm not gonna curse, but I'm sort of like, in the boonies. It's kind of annoying. But yeah. This is getting kind of long, and I haven't said much of anything. I started reading Lonliness, and what I thought was interesting is that in the first couple pages, one of the authors presents a case study, and in the case study, he's talking about this girl who, for her whole life, grew up in a really small town, and the whole time she had this hope that, oh my goodness, I'm gonna move away from here, and my family, and my close-knit family, who loves me, because I feel kind of lonely, and I need to make connections with people who are like me. So she moves away to the city, gets this job, and she's working, and it works out for like about a month. But then suddenly she finds herself depressed, and none of her friends that she's made really satisfy her, and she's like 15 pounds heavier, and wants to cry every night because she hasn't made any friends. And the guy, when talking about this poor girl, who I kind of identify with, sort of, he said that the reason why she is the way she is, or the situation that she's in has occurred, or the reason why the situation she's in has occurred, is because she has a genetic predisposition to loneliness, and like none of the emotional interactions that she's had have, or not emotional, social interactions that she's had have satiated that like need inside of her. And I thought that was really interesting and wanted to pose it to you guys, like, what do you guys think? Are we more, is loneliness more of a choice, or is it just something that happens to us because we're like predisposed to it? I don't know, because I feel like loneliness is a really, like, it's a really human emotion. Everybody has experienced loneliness, whether it has been because of absence of people, or just feeling like you don't connect in the way that you want to with people. So I'll just put that out there. I don't know if that's exactly a question, but I'd love to hear your opinions on loneliness. And to recommend this book, it's a really good book. It's called Lonliness, Human Nature and the Need for Social Connection, by John T. I'm going to butcher his name. John T. Cacioppo, and William Patrick. See it there? Cacioppo. I think that's his name. Anyway, I'm gonna go because this is almost 7 minutes. Oh my goodness. I talk too much. Me chat too much. May I go now. Bye.